Okay, it's day 173. This is part 5, and we are broadcasting live from the ostrich. Well, actually, it's a flamingo, but it's an ostrich because it has its head in the sand, because it's not producing the documents as quickly as possible. Just breaking on Fox, we have 3,600 documents now sent over to Bob Goodlatte's House Judicial Committee. Not good enough. He needs 300,000. They all have classified clearances. That's the oversight role of Congress. They must immediately send those 300,000 documents. We don't need 2,700,000 lunch menus added into the grist. Just send the 300,000 documents that you're required by law. It's been over 1 year, Now we have a lot of late-breaking things coming out of Iran, a lot of late-breaking things coming out of Syria. Your latest thoughts, task force, on the chemical attack on Saturday, and now the response by maybe Rom phoned in the airstrike.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if Rom maybe, took a little phone call and they're more concerned about Genie Energy than they are about starting another war. But
it seems like they're trying to start a shooting war. There was an attack on a T4 base in middle Syria. Of course, Duma being extremely close to the old weapons, the big chemical weapons attack about 4 years ago near Damascus. I sincerely doubt that Assad would attack his own people a few miles from his capital.
And the town is a rebel-held town. Who gave the rebels the chemicals? Hillary Clinton did. We did.
And we're going to and this is a golf course almost you can play out of your same divots. You're going to see atropine is it atropine? Atropine?
I can't remember
the chemical. What do you call antidote for being handed out along with gas masks to our ISIS partners. Putin has been through this ringer before. This is old school. This is just another false flag. The immediate strike by Israel against Iran is interesting, though, because as we talked about earlier, the Iran nuclear enrichment program, they have now said they're going to restart. Why? Because even though we went from 3,000 centrifuges in 2007 up to 20,000 during the Clinton years, and I'm going to call them the Clinton years because she was Secretary of State, the agreement was to drop down 6,000 centrifuges, right? But what was missed in that is, if you like Power of Two, you're going to love the Iranian centrifuges. IR2 doubled the capacity. IR4 quadrupled the capacity. IR8 goes up to almost 20 times capacity. So the throughput was dramatically and staggeringly increased, even though the total number of centrifuges on paper looks like it's going down. So is this shooting war by Israel going to be the entree now to attack Iran? And that's the key question here. Is this just a stepping stone? Is Syria a stepping stone for the Iran thing? This, I believe, is the beginning of Rom, actually. I mean, to me, this looks like Rom just phoned one in to the Israeli Air Force. I can't believe that Bibi Netanyahu's going along with this, but your thoughts?
Yeah, I can't believe that he's going along with it either. And I just, I just think we just keep seeing this time and time and time again, and where it's the rebels that we backed, we armed, we gave weapons to. It's in documents that while Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State, the chemical weapons were taken from Libya, moved into Syria, and every time President Trump tries to remove forces or draw down or do something for the American people, then there is this chemical attack or something to try, to start some sort of war.
And it looks like Trump is taking a step back from the animal thing and the immediate response to look a little bit more at the data. We'll stay here at FISA headquarters with the flamingo's head in the sand with the document production. We'll give you live updates of any documents that are produced as they are produced here at Lausch Castle. We're here at Lausch Castle. Let's not be louche about it. Let's move. Let's get these documents moving. If we have 54 agents working 16 hours a day, I say magnify that group by 10 or 100, whatever it takes to meet your congressional requirements. You can't just go on vacation for a year and then come back to a stack of paperwork and then go, well, we're going to do one paper a day. No, it doesn't work like that. That's a congressional responsibility, separation of powers. Louche it up, baby. Stack it up. Fill this building with FBI agents. Have Robin Grits bring in all of her friends. Whatever it takes, fulfill your obligation to Congress.